going to share about. So hang tight, click on the subscribe button. Make sure you keep posted with our channel, because we'll be bringing more of these videos in the near future, if depending on how we recover from COVID. So yeah. So number one is you have to make a decision. The decision is all yours, and there is no one who restricts you from making the decision. It's entirely dependent on what you decide to do. God will give you the vision, will give you the provision, but for as long as you don't decide to take a step of faith and act, your vision will always be a vision. And I have not heard of so many people whose lives were changed because someone kept hoping or thinking. So this is the time for you to decide that you're going to make a decision, to decide that you're going to go out of your comfort zone, go out and try your very best. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to keep postponing and postponing and postponing while you exaggerate the future and you undermine what you can do and achieve in the present. So I'll share a few ideas and recommend a few books from which you can read and find out. And one of those about utilizing today is called Today Matters by John C. Maxwell. Go check out that book. It will help you to decide and understand that today matters in itself. That is maybe my piece of advice. So there's a little story I heard from Tyler Perry when he was talking about how he started from as simple as helping people cross. He helped an old man, very old, going to sell candy to their school, and after helping him cross, it felt so good. Then he helped some other person cross, helped someone with something small. At the end of the day, Tyler Perry now owns one of the biggest studios in the United States of America. So you can start where you are, you can start with as little as you have. So be sure to start where you are. Decide that you're going to go all in, because the naysayers will be there. There will be lots of people discouraging you. They could actually be from your family or your close friends. But when you have decided, all that the naysayers think or say doesn't matter anymore. Then I'll also share one of the laws that kind of gave me a very good perspective into achieving and making a difference. So there is a law called the law of Mount Everest, and it's basically to do with the number 2 after decision. After decision, you have to make sure that you have a team. Because 1 is very small a number for you to achieve greatness. Way too small. I've heard of people saying I'm a self-made what. All that doesn't make sense, because at the end of the day, if you have achieved everything as only you, then you haven't achieved so much. So put together a team, make sure that, like that law of Mount Everest, I guess you are moving with someone, you're rowing with someone, and you have a lot, you're bringing many heads on the same table. Because assume you're going to climb a small hill, you might just put on your sneakers and your shorts and you just run uphill. But if you intend to go up Mount Everest, or go up Mount Renzori, or go up Kilimanjaro, you have to have a team. You can't go alone, and it's practically impossible. So secondly, figure out a way to have a team. Put together a team, sell to them your vision, and show them that the future is much better if you guys make the difference. Number 3, every day you go out, be it you as an individual or you and your team, make sure that you add value to people. Adding value to people has lots of ways. There are a million ways you can add value to people, because understanding that every other person was created by God will give you perspective into valuing every other person the way they are. They could be different, they could be a different religion, a different race, a different gender, different color, but for as long as you understand that all of them matter to God, just like you learn how to value them, you learn how to appreciate everyone, You learn how to live with everyone the way they're supposed to be lived with or being treated. So make every effort to care, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So make sure that is part of your daily goal, to make sure that you make at least one person smile. If one person smiles because you moved out of your house on a daily basis, then the difference you're causing is micro and seemingly insignificant, but at the end of the day, you realize that person's life changed because you made them smile, because you helped them, because you helped them with whatever it is. It could be financial, economical, spiritual, emotional. People are going through a lot, especially through such a season where people are being laid off, their jobs are being downsized, companies are filing for bankruptcy, people are broke. So figure out a way to add value to people. Be kind to someone. Then while you also add value to people, encourage your team to also add value. Help them go through the decision process. Help them understand that not everyone will be their support, but also encourage them and teach them to add value to people, because it's going to be more like a ripple effect. When you add value to one person and your teammate is adding value to another person, it kind of rubs off and becomes a culture at your company. Just like all of us at YOMBEKA Africa have made a conscious, deliberate and determined decision to add value to whoever our clients are, to whoever we deal with. So you can make a same decision or similar decision with your team, because like I already told you, one is too small a number to make a difference. And together with your team, you can make a lot more. Your team could be you and your siblings, it could be you and your workmates, it could be you and your cell members at church. So depending on what you prefer, make sure that you encourage your friends and teammates to also make a difference. So that is it for today. I felt I could share this message with you. Feel free to like and subscribe. We are working out a show and something to always help people achieve their dreams. And hit the like button, keep in touch with us, and we'll be glad to have you as one of our audience members when we officially launch our show, the YOMBEKA Africa show. Thank you so much again. Have a productive